Let's get you right to Jane King, who's live at the NASDAQ in New York.
Federal government's trying to keep track of housework now?
Well, it looks like that could happen, Scott and Brittany. So starting next year, unpaid housework could be included in government economic data as what they say would be a truer cost of living measurement. Now, economists at Bard College found that women were already performing 78% of unpaid household work before COVID, and they believe that this added measure could be particularly crucial in refining measures of poverty. Well, big tech is facing its biggest challenge as regulators in the U.S. and Europe consider if companies like Apple and Google should be broken up. There are antitrust investigations going on both in the U.S. as well as Europe. This includes Meta, too. Regulators believe both companies have so much of their markets that no competitors can even be viable. And Shark Tank star Kevin O'Leary says he's assembling a syndicate to try to buy TikTok. The starting bid would be 20 to 30 billion, according to CNBC, where TikTok has been estimated to be worth 200 million. But any U.S. purchase of TikTok likely would not include its very valuable algorithm, so that would reduce the price tag. And at the end of April, more than 23 million homes in the U.S. will see their internet bills increase by $30 to $75 a month when the Affordable Connectivity Program runs out of money. There is some hope that the program will be extended, but for now, ACP subscribers are looking at a significant increase in their internet costs. Many internet providers do have their own discounted plans that are available for low-income households. And the Dow lost 300 points back on Friday, but had its best week since December. The NASDAQ was the outperformer, jumping nearly 3%. Today, though, we're pointing about 100 points lower in both the Dow and the NASDAQ for the open today. Live from the NASDAQ market site, I'm Jane King. Back to you.
Now, Jane, more than one-third of Americans believe that they have the skills to host their own home remodeling show.
She's pointing at me while she does this. Why are you pointing at me?
I'm just wondering.
So this survey was conducted by OnePoll on behalf of bath fitter, bath and shower remodelers, and they did reveal the average homeowner watches 7 hours of home remodeling or renovation content each week, and that seems to be creating some armchair experts. 86% of homeowners agree that watching home renovation and redecorating inspires them to make changes to their own space. They make it look so easy on these shows, though.
Right? I can barely operate on air at a level of mediocrity, let alone hold a hammer. So
I've been inspired.
You've been inspired?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
All right. Brittany Wax a Hammer coming up next on the Home Channel. Thank you. We appreciate it.